There are three phlebotomy cart setups that I typically see, and they're really dictated by the workflow and the route needs, and also by the data read-write needs from the phlebotomist. The foundation of any of these type of solutions is really a true mobile workstation with large ample workspace, lots of storage, ease of mobility, and then the documentation side of things. Ergotron StyleView and Zito mobile workstations are common solutions in the world of phlebotomy and labs collections. We can provide workspace, we can provide storage, and then also provide some of the further tailoring for specific workflows. And then, of course, accommodate the IT equipment needs as well. In this short video, we will walk through the type of conversation to have to uncover and identify the needs and starting points, and then we will show some examples of phlebotomy configuration setups that you can get so you can get an idea of what they might look like. When working with your stakeholders, here are some questions to consider. Are draw orders just read by the tech, or do they need to enter data and document as well? What type of IT equipment is going to be used on the cart? Is it a PC plus monitor? Is it just a tablet? Is it a laptop or maybe some sort of handheld device? Does the workstation need to be powered? And if so, for how long? How long is the phlebotomist typically out with their workstation? Is it a one-stop out and back, or is it an entire morning shift with multiple patients? Now let's take a look at some examples of the three general types of phlebotomy carts that are used in hospitals, categorized by the type of IT equipment that is used on them. We'll begin with the most full-featured type of cart, which is based on using a full-size LCD monitor and a PC. And this also then means that we have to have a power source for it. So the starting point is going to be our life-powered StyleView cart, and to this then we can add storage drawers and bins as well as other accessories to accommodate peripherals such as scanners and printers. There are short drawers, there are tall drawers, there's narrow drawers, there's wide drawers that can be configured for whatever works best for the tech. Storage bins can also be added to the rear of the cart as well. If a laptop computer is being used, you can still use the same type of cart setup, just with the laptop instead up here. Here's an example of a fully loaded phlebotomy cart. Note the drawers and storage, as well as what all is being transported on these carts. Tourniquets, gauze pads, alcohol wipes, iodine, bandages, tape, needles, syringes, vials, blood cultures, safety needles, tube racks, etc. Next, let's take a look at phlebotomy cart that uses an iPad or other tablet as its main IT device. Similar to the LCD cart that we talked about, this too is based on the StyleView cart, but since it's running an iPad, it doesn't necessarily need to have its own power source. So in this case, we are using a non-powered StyleView cart and putting a tablet in place of where the LCD monitor was going. Again, since we are using the StyleView line of carts as the core, there are lots of storage and other accessories to tailor to the particular workflow needs. This is an example of a phlebotomy cart whose department uses iPads. Note the various storage around the cart and what type of medical supplies are on board. Again, tourniquets, gauze pads, alcohol wipes, iodine, bandages, tapes, needles, tubes, microcontainers, etc. This last type of cart is centered around being able to use a handheld device and often a portable printer as well. These are usually the type of cart used when phlebotomists are doing shorter out and back routes, maybe to see one patient, and they don't need a day's worth of supplies with them at a time. Just enough space for a few patient interactions. And on the handheld device, the tech is usually just reading patient information and verifying draw orders. So all side by side and in one place, here are three examples of phlebotomy carts that are used in hospital settings. When it comes time to work with your lab services and phlebotomy departments and groups, please know that you can call upon your Ergotron field rep to help with any of these conversations. And as we get closer to a solution for your needs, we can also talk about getting a demo to you for trial and feedback.